In 2021, we left our good-paying jobs close to the city of Philadelphia and headed for a country life in the mountains of West Virginia. We had a piece of land, a camper, a dream, and each other. Since then, we've worked hard to start our life here, and we're taking on the biggest challenge of our lives, finishing our Barndominium dream home. Our biggest hope is to inspire others through our journey, because it is possible to follow your dreams. This journey of building our dream Barndominium has not been easy, but it has been so worth it to see this transformation happen right before our eyes. Oh man, I know. As we get closer and closer to the end of this build, which has been since we got the keys in October of last year, it's just every little bit is just something to be celebrated because it's a lot of work. It's hard, but look at how far we've come. We're doing so well.
We got through a lot of hurdles between the framing, the electrical, the mud, the tape,
hanging drywall,
the sanding.
Yep.
Oh man, anyone that does that for a living, I give them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
But we are here. We are now going to work on the floors, and we're that much closer to moving in full time.
I can't believe we are actually at this point of putting floors into our house. It's just, oh my gosh, it's making me giddy. We're putting our floors in.
Yep.
And we did just go with a simple vinyl plank that has the padding attached, and it's, made to be able to sit right on the concrete floor. So that's what we're going to do. We went back and forth of whether or not to do more padding and not to do more padding. We're going to go with not more padding. That'll make some people probably leave us some comments, but we did our research and that's what's going to work for us.
Yeah. So hopefully it works for us, but
yeah.
I understand if you disagree. But we have a budget, and we were glad that the vinyl planks already had it. That saved us a few $100s without having to roll out more. So we're going to give it a shot and hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm just excited that we're going to start these floors now.
So stay tuned, and you're going to see how beautiful these floors turn out.
Oh my goodness.
All right. First row, most important, huh?
Absolutely. So this one's taken us a while. Like that, we say that all the time. We wanted to make sure that this ends up perfectly level and straight so that the rest of the room ends up straight. And since we're doing continuous flooring in the entire house, it's really important that we get it right to start with. Guys, let's talk about floors. These are floors they're rigid core, vinyl click down, waterproof floors. This is called Barnwood Heather. made from Aldhurst, available at Walmart. At least it was. I'm not sure at the time that you guys are seeing this if it still is, but that's what it was. Again, we are doing our build on a budget. So these floors work for us. Honestly, for the price that they are, I'm super happy with it. They're supposed to be really scratch resistant, waterproof. Are they the best floors in the entire world? No, you get what you pay for, you know, but they work for us. They fit in our budget. We're very happy with the product that we got. So as I'm finishing up the floors here, it dawned on me that I wanted to speak about this. So this flooring, if you see here, there are 4 different main types of pattern, and they just shift the pattern around a little bit, but 4 different types that are in this shade category, which I'm calling more of a gray. And then there are 2, again, the pattern shifts up and down the board, but 2 that are like this, more along what I call a cream or a brown. So what we decided to do, and sometimes we take risks and sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. I particularly love it in this bathroom. But we decided to take the lighter ones out, and instead of mixing it in with the grays, which I thought would just draw my eye too much, I like things to be more simplistic and not pop out so much. As you can see, it probably would have in the main floor. So we separated them out, and we're doing them in certain areas. So now the floor in the bathroom, even though it's all from the same box, looks like a different flooring. And I absolutely love it. I think it's just gonna brighten up this small space. It's also gonna be used in our bathrooms. Then I had this idea that what if we started in this room with the grays, and then as we got into the kitchen, we transition to the cream. And then we go down our hallway into our laundry room with the cream. So I haven't made a decision on whether or not I love it yet, but right where the transition happens is going to be our island. And then we'll have all of the cabinets here as well. So I don't think you're gonna see the transition as much, but hopefully it's just subtle, and then it just feels brighter in the kitchen. And it may take a minute to realize why. That's kind of what's going on in my head. Sometimes, again, we take risks, we do things differently than what other people do, and we'll see how it turns out. But I mean, so far I'm kind of excited about it, and I really can't wait to finish this last strip back here and start bringing in my cabinets and start placing them just to kind of see what it's gonna look like. Could be a fail, some things are, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this idea of doing the whole rest of this great room with the grays and separating out the creams, especially in the same room. That's a little risky. Doing it in a separate bathroom, not so risky, right? But we'll see. Stay tuned so you guys can see what it looks like when we get the cabinets in too. But let me know in the comments what you think about it. And that's another check mark for us, guys, in our build of our Barndominium dream home. Thank you again for joining us. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.